Yeah, because we're getting the set out. Look, see.
I'm gonna go over everything because nobody remembers anything. Welcome back
Can you blame us?
to Icewind Dale. We have definitely not been on like some kind of hiatus for 3 months.
Nope.
When was that last one?
You don't tell anyone about.
76 days ago was the last time we played.
Oh wow! Okay.
And 22 hours, just to add that on as well. But yeah, it has been a while. Christmas happened, other things happened. I've been ill for a millennia. But we're back.
We resurrected Saddam Hussein as a killer robot.
Yeah.
That was kind of
he's going to appear later on in the series as a surprise guest.
Why can't I be a killer robot?
Because you're not evil enough.
Well, you're the one we're making the technology for.
Yeah,
fuck yeah.
We got to try
it down for this then.
We got to try it on other people first.
Yeah.
So yeah, let's go over things because nobody remembers anything. The gang's all come together. You've been traveling for a few days, just around 10 towns. You've actually visited all 10 towns now, including some other little surprise areas. You've met some nice people. You've met some not so nice people. You climbed up a mountain. Well, I say you climbed up the mountain. You actually rode a fucking giant pterodactyl up the mountain. You've made a nice new home in Lathan. Oh yeah, that was before Rochelle was actually here. That was a thing.
Okay, right.
You've set a home base in a nice temple to Lathander, which was Arya's old home. You've raided a ship that was kind of the storage place for a dragon. Luckily, said dragon never turned up, and you got away with the haul. But currently, you're making your way over to Caer Dineval. I think Grimleg wanted to talk to the tiefling lady that's based there, and maybe other Skullmead people. But Hassak had figured out from reading a book that was actually a disguised wizard's spell book that there's a tower somewhere to the east. No, sorry, west. No. Wait, I'm mixing my lefts and my rights.
Right is east, left is west.
East. Yes, east. Somewhere east, there's a tower that said wizard was hanging out in. And you're going to go check that out to see if there's anything interesting there. Because it sounds like it's a very ancient place that this wizard was using, just kind of as a temporary base.
I'll definitely want to go to the Wizard Tower.
Yes, everybody loves a Wizard's Tower. But yeah, so out on your axe beaks, you've got your axe beaks, apart from Garzula, who's just on a sled, I guess, still, getting carted around by the axe beaks, like Santa Claus, maybe?
Santa Claus, yeah, but with the WS at the end instead of the A.
Santa Claus.
Santa Claus.
So to pick a victim for my first roll, can you roll me a D100, Rochelle?
D100. I shall try. Oh gosh, what's this? Something's. It says. No, that's not one. I don't roll that on here. Which.
/roll space.
Oh yeah, thank you. /roll.
Yeah.
Space D100.
Yeah.
There we go. 91.
Oh, sweet.
Did Foundry recognize just /R as roll?
I think it does.
Or is that an...
Yeah, no, it does also, /R.
Okay.
Oh, I forgot we labeled Cricket's hole as incest.
Yeah, incest hole.
Yeah. Not a great place to be.
Totally incest's happening there. Okay.
You just like balls so they can like mix up the gene pool a bit.
Roll me a d20, Rochelle. Because I'm just making you roll all the dice.
That's okay.
Oh, sweet.
Averagely average.
Oh, sweet. So you're towing the line, going along the roads towards Caer Dineval up here. When probably around the crossroads, just as you're turning up, you see a small mound kind of shambling towards you across the pathway itself.
Uh-oh.
Mounts don't do that around here, do they?
It could be another undead. We should probably kill it to be sure.
I certainly advise caution.
Should I go sneak closer?
Hang on, I think I distantly heard the DM making a voice.
Did you?
Did I?
Did you?
I mean, I don't know. Did you make a voice?
No?
Okay.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go sneak closer.
I'll cover. I hold an action to shoot if anything jumps at him.
Good idea.
So Grimleg's getting off his axe beacon and having a little shimmy closer.
I guidance myself.
He guidances himself. Jeez. Roll an 8 on the d20 and then just get a 22 still. Fucking rogues. So you feel pretty stealthed. I guess you've kind of gone along the side of the road itself and using the snow for cover. It doesn't seem this thing has noticed you as it's slowly shambling down the road. Almost like kind of going side to side.
What
crab.
can I identify it if I scoot a bit closer?
Yeah, you get close enough, and you can see. This.
That's no crab.
It's
That's no moon.
What be this? I can't see shit.
this.
Oh,
It's an owlbear.
Yeah, it's a snow crab.
Do I know that that's an owlbear?
yeah, those are snow crabs.
Do me an H check.
Sure. Do I have time to guide?
Damn.
No.
Because of the blizzard.
Well, he should have on perception, but we're gonna just skip by that because the DM forgot. Yeah, you know this is an owlbear. It's different from ones that you've heard of / seen before because it's white, and it's about the same size as you rather than massive.
Oh. Well, that's a bit odd.
So polar owlbears are the opposite of normal polar bears.
So it's the same size as a small humanoid?
Mm-hmm. Or at least this one is.
Like weeks to be.
I'm gonna give it a
Wait. If this one is, that means fucking mom is nearby. Can I also make a perception check?
Wait, I should do that too. Then. Can I do that before I whistle?
No, you've already whistled. I mean, good old Fidvan can have a look around if he wants.
Okay.
The rest of you just hear this loud-pitched whistle further up the road and can see that this small mound suddenly turns towards the sound and starts shuffling that way.
Oh, so he hasn't necessarily seen me yet.
Does the 12 in perception reveal mom?
You don't see anything else, just this small one further ahead.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna
Still scared.
back away and not so as not to reveal myself. Ooh.
I meant for it to roll, but you know, never mind.
Ooh. This one. Ah, is it a beast? Do I know with my 16 nature check if animal friendship would work on it?
Yeah, I'll give you that one for free. It wouldn't actually work on this. They're not actually counted as beasts.
Monstrosity.
Racism.
Yeah.
Shit, in that case, I'm gonna make a trail of little meaty morsels and lead it back to the cart.
Are you using your rations to throw out and
Sure.
okay?
Where's my ration?
I'll just turn to the party and be like, "Are we sure we wish to continue encouraging just taking in random animals?"
Yeah.
Oh, what you're talking about? I've been sleeping the whole time. What's going on?
Small owlbear, Grimleg wants to take it as usual.
I'm leading it. I'm leading to it.
I like the owlbear.
Let's
It'll
just
be-
leave it to be more.
Turn together. Can Hassak also look to see if we can see the mummy mount?
The mum bear, yes.
I'm bringing him back.
Good old mum bear.
Advantage because of the blizzard. Nope, I don't see the mum there.
No, it's quite obvious that because the cub is just on the road itself, slowly shuffling towards you. You can see it stop every now and then and chomp down some tasty morsel, and then carries on shuffling towards you.
Then I let me know when I've got back to the guys and the cart.
Yeah, you. The Axbeaks don't seem to be reacting really. They're relatively calm at the moment.
Imagine Axbeaks would be prime food for owlbears.
And then when I get close to the cart, I'm gonna try and lasso it and make friends with it. Be like, hey guys, have you seen this little thing? It's so cute. Look at its face.
I keep looking around and just being like, where is the mother? I don't like this.
Mother. Don't be silly. I haven't seen anything like that.
That's what worries me.
Is anybody else preparing or doing anything as it's slowly making its way towards you?
I'm quite intrigued.
If it's going to take him 10 minutes, I'm going to sit in the summon Meep with the thing familiar ritual spell.
Sure. So the owlbear gets pretty close, and once it gets within about 15 feet of the Axbeaks, they suddenly all start kind of like cocking their heads and doing that inquisitive bird thing. And the owlbear just seems unafraid, just keeps shuffling along, chomping down a ration.
I'll present myself with some more of the rations and be like,
Hey, little guy. I'm Grimleg.
So you're lying on the floor and sprinkling rations on yourself.
no, I'm holding them out, enticing him to come into petting range.
Roll me an animal handling check.
I assume I have time to guide this one, though, right?
Yeah, you would have done because you've managed to get back at this point.
Okay, animal.
Are you cleaning the owlbear?
Meaning?
Yeah, it's one of the things you can do with prestidigitation.
Oh. Do you know what? I was actually just looking at prestidigitation, thinking of what I could do with it. Yeah, it says instantaneously clean or soil. Yeah, go on then, I'll clean it. And I'll warm it up as well if I'm allowed. It says you can warm things as well with it.
I think that's... Is that only on...
It says you can chill, warm, or flavour up to 1 cubic foot of non-living materials. It could be like
That's
the area
non-living
around it.
Definitely flavour it.
Yeah.
Don't flavor.
Yeah, I was thinking the same
Don't
thing.
flavor be like me.
It says non-living materials, so it wouldn't be able to be on the owlbear itself.
Interesting, non-living material, so you could technically do it to undead or constructs.
Oh, true, we can flavor our mummy man.
But yeah, Grim, like you hold out the rations, and it kind of like cocks its head and looks at you curiously, and then its beak chomps down straight into the rations and
Yeah.
gobbles them up.
Yeah, good boy. Is it a boy?
Do you want to sex the owlbear?
Not checking.
I will fix it.
Do me a nature check.
Oh no. This
nature.
is getting weird very quickly.
Okay.
To sex the bear.
You, as it's chomping down on the rations, you shuffle around the back and kind of crouch down and check its undercarriage. Actually appears to be female.
Good girl. Yeah. You want to be friends with us?
No, I've got animal handling.
I have a +3, but that's about it.
Do I
What have
have?
I got?
I
Let me
should
have a
be
look.
decent. I have a
I've got
+6 on animal
that's fine.
handling.
Holy shit!
Oh, you yeah.
I have a +5, but
That's +1.
Hassak's watching
Okay,
this
just
with
like speak with animals. I'm not sure.
Why do I have a +6?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh, because proficiency went up.
Oh,
Yeah. You come with us. Come sit with Grimlag on the cart. Yeah. On the sled. I'm gonna call you Gertrude.
To be fair, this is a most interesting creature. How
Yeah.
did the beak come to be?
I don't know.
Well,
I
it's
read about them in Elven Nature School.
just
now rolling Arcana checks.
Yeah.
Knows how those came to be.
you can. It's
I
not.
need to
It's not
look
just
through
the
my
beak.
notes. Oh shit!
There's feathers as well. So it's all
I
feathery
did
bits
not
head
mean
and
to do
ears.
that.
Look at all those notes.
No, don't look.
Hassak, you.
I think I could actually do a bit of a sleight of. Would it be sleight of hand?
What are you trying to
Just
do?
to kind of like try and read Advan's notes without him knowing.
You could.
Sure.
It wouldn't be the first time someone does it.
Sure, go for it. But yeah, Hassak, you know, and you've probably read this when you were at magic school or whatnot. The owlbears were actually created by wizards a long time ago.
Oh no.
Using genetic manipulation, they combined owls and bears to make an incredibly powerful hunter.
Oh shit!
And Hassak relays that information to Fedvan, I guess.
Advan, I know all.
Oh.
All.
Arya's
Is it
just
not-
sat there with your notebook, just reading through it.
Yeah, I mean, you. I think you can read through all of it. 1 second, I'll just finish my Albert note and then hand it to you.
He's like,
he just
"Oh,
leaves it. He just leaves it on the side of the cart, and she just picks it up.
Yeah.
that looks familiar.
So you do have biomancers in this realm.
I mean, we
Bioman.
don't call them wizards, but they do the same thing, you know. They take weave the threads of the arcane mixed with the DNA, and they bound the two together, I guess. And look, it bred true, so now there's more of them out in the wild.
And
That's
look how
interesting. That's
cute
a
the
very
result is.
different. That's a very different method to what we do back home. This could be worth looking into.
I'm
Well, don't
telling
look too hard.
you, it's probably all exactly the same thing, just a different way of approaching it.
That could be true. This place does seem to have magic work very differently, though commonalities appear.
Well, don't do
Actually, we
testing
can do
on Gertrude. Gertrude's an innocent girl.
No, I'll stick to observing for now.
Gertrude's gonna sit next to me on the sled, and we're gonna go for a ride.
I mean, whilst this is all happening and Garzula's still sat on the sled, you guys are talking. The owlbear has climbed onto the sled, and kind of like a very large dog curled up in Garzula's lap.
Yeah,
Okay, fair enough.
we've acquired it.
Yay! Godzilla is cozy for once. So, yeah, that's a win.
It really does warm you up. You think if you huddle under this owlbear for the rest of the journey, you probably won't have to worry about getting cold.
Guys, that was the last of my food. Can I have some more?
No, I'm kind of low on mine too, so perhaps you should have thought about that.
Well, I did, and it was worth it. Just look at her.
You have to eat Gertrude in the end.
No!
But,
If
hope
I
you're
give
all
you-
aware of how big these things get, how quickly.
If I give you rations, do you promise not to give them to the first animal you see?
Well, I see animals all the time, but so I can make that promise, yes.
Right, I will change the wording. Do you promise not to give it to anyone else or any other animal?
Yes.
Well said, chat.
What's that on the horizon? Rat Daddy returns?
Oh no!
Take my
Hassak
food!
of the axe beak, and he goes, "Well, I have always wanted to pet an owlbear, though." So, and he wants to go and try and give it chin scratches.
Sure. Do a animal handling check, please.
Yes.
I suppose I'm going to have to add Gertrude to your. Oh,
Yeah, we've acquired another one.
even as in its calm state sat on Garzula, as you try to like go under its chin, it kind of like snaps at you, Hassak.
We'll get there.
But then snuggles back down.
This is the best day ever. To think I was so torn up about a stupid rat. If I would have known what wonders were waiting for me.
Meanwhile, Rat Daddy's crying. He got me stupid.
He's replaced me already.
Who needs rat daddy when I've got owlbear mommy?
I was so much more comfortable with Rat Daddy.
Yeah, how do I even
Okay,
spell Gertrude?
Let's get out of here before the DM changes his mind.
Yeah, I think
Onwards.
I think the owlbear just disappears just suddenly.
No!
It just poofs out of existence.
No, I'm gonna watch it like a hawk.
Wasn't a rat. It was been out in the snow too long.
I will train it to become my mount.
I mean, it probably is big enough for you to ride, a bit awkwardly, but yeah, it's
That would
got,
actually be so crazy.
even as a baby, it's still quite large. But yeah, so you carry on your way now with Garzula having a nice warm blanket.
I'm gonna be nearby trying to accustom it to my hands and stuff like that. You know,
I'm just gonna keep stroking it. It's like, yeah, and unintentionally peeve Grimleg off.
Yeah, you're stroking it more than me. You're not allowed. Stop stroking it.
And I just, oh, sorry, but then continue stroking it.
You didn't stop. I'm gonna have to stroke her twice as fast.
Yeah, she just keeps making soft hooting noises. Sat in your lap.
The best day ever.
wow, what a start to the first.
I mean, you rolled it. You rolled the 11, which was an owlbear encounter, so we'll go into that.
Good job.
Oh no, the map on this one's disappeared. Let me.
Okay, so I have one ration now. We're gonna have to buy a whole load of rations next time we get to a city.
I'll give Grim like 3 rations.
Ooh, thank you.
Or, you know, we could just turn you undead. Then you don't have to eat.
What?
Yeah.
The chef.
No.
Yes, it is true. If you are undead like me, you wouldn't have to eat.
It's out of the question.
That is actually an unexpectedly good idea. I'll
Don't listen to
consider it for future
It is quite a good idea, right?
endeavors.
The question is, do you still enjoy food? Because it would be a bit of a downside if you didn't get the option to eat. Like, you want to still be able to eat.
If it was for myself, sure.
Yeah, for sure. It's one of the few pleasures in the world that are so good, right?
Yeah, I imagine it's like the Pirates of the Caribbean film where
Yeah, you can't.
Yeah,
it
the old
just
stuff
falls
can't say
right through your.
taste of an apple, the touch of flesh.
So, what if you're undead but you still have all your working organs?
That would be weird.
Is there music on this one?
Just wonder if it's possible.
I've got music on. I don't know if you can hear it.
I cannot.
Oh, I
Oh,
can.
wait. Yeah, maybe I just have it turned down.
Yeah, I think I did. Oh no, it was off until I clicked the volume. Weird.
Huh.
Huh.
I shall
Well,
keep it in mind for future creations.
So, guys, before we go into this town, we should probably figure out what we're gonna do. So, for any of you who don't remember the situation, the speaker of the town was essentially being held hostage by that knee skull cult of the ice person demon.
Right.
Yeah. So, what are we gonna do? Because the way I had it, with the way we left it, he was gonna give me a load of gold if I, dealt with the cult for him. But then again, I don't know if we want to do that. What do you think?
So he was gonna give you a lot of gold if you.
Murdered
we got-
everyone.
If we restored the castle to his control?
Right.
Oh. Did he care on what condition the castle was returned to him in?
Well, as long as he was free and not being captured by the cult, I don't think he really cared.
Hmm.
He just wanted to be back in his position of power. And he offered to give us a hefty sum if we could do that for him. And I think it would mainly involve getting rid of the cult. But personally, I like at least one of the cult members.
We noticed.
Wasn't like you were exactly subtle about it.
Nope. Subtle is not one of Grimleg's virtues.
We noticed.
Oh dear.
So, what do you guys think we should do?
He stares at Arya.
I mean, I'm down for a full-on assault if you want.
Sure sounds like fun. I
Yeah.
wish I had my.
Like the rest of the
Helpers.
small army we have.
We did kind of start beating the shit out of them last time we were here.
Can we use the owlbear in combat?
No, she's only little!
Yeah, she does seem a little young.
Maybe when she grows up a bit.
Don't think getting into the place will be so difficult either. So
We have to feed her at least 1,200 steaks before then.
You will.
1,200.
Yeah, I got the counter for it and everything.
No!
So, so you remember from last time that you actually were quite welcomed by the cult after they realised that you weren't a threat, and would allow you to come in and out whenever you liked.
Right. Is the cult evil? Like, sure they took over a castle, but who doesn't want to take over a castle?
they wear B-cap skulls. Like, of course they're evil.
That is true.
Evil characteristic is like
They-
skull caps. You know what I mean?
The rest of the village thinks that the speaker's still in charge, but he's not. The cult is actually in charge of.
So, however they're running things, they're clearly not doing a worse job than the speaker was.
Well, there is one thing: is we know they like to freeze and sacrifice people.
Oh.
So I don't know exactly what the ramifications of leaving them in charge of this town would be. We should probably find out what their plans are, I guess. And then we decide?
Right.
I mean, we never really did find out exactly what they were doing, right? We just kind of
Hey.
broke into their castle because we needed a place to stay.
Okay, so let's meet at the end of today in our bedroom and discuss. We'll talk about all we find out.
Sure. I suppose that works.
So we're splitting the party.
Of course we are.
Who's going where?
Grimleg's going down here for several reasons.
I think Fadvan's abilities are best used looking around the walls and towers and stuff for weak points.
Ooh. First, we should put the animals in the stable.
That would work, yes. They could be our getaway axe beaks.
Yes.
if things go wrong.
Getaway
Gertrude.
actions.
Gertrude and Piskin and who else do we have?
Where is my thing?
Where is your thing?
Investigation. Yes, good. I get an extra D4 to investigation checks.
Nice.
So yeah, I think I'll investigate the walls and everything for possible cracks in the defense.
Okay.
Is this the wizard tower, or am I thinking something completely wrong?
No, this is a different place. This is one of the 10 towns. This is the fort on top of the hill of Caer Dineval. You've been here before. There's a cult kind of living here.
Yeah.
Yeah, they kind of took over.
Chandler.
Yeah, can I just
Right.
roll perception of like if I can hear anything particularly terrible or smell anything?
You're listening for or smelling terrible things. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, go for it. Roll. Do you have advantage on certain perception checks?
Oh, I don't know. Hang on a minute, I'll cancel that. What do I have as skills? I have my primal awareness. What's that?
Pretty sure that tells you about creatures.
You are aware primally.
Don't know
Maybe
anything
divine
about this
sense.
character.
Divine sense could do some stuff.
I was thinking, because obviously it's going to pick up some of our party, isn't it? But can it be specific as to what you're experiencing or picking up?
It'll tell you what creature it is, but it won't tell you exactly where it is.
Okay, I might do divine sense then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Never mind. Gazula sees a normal room. Nothing out of the ordinary.
Yeah, there's just the normal stuff going on.
Oh, I should roll. Sorry.
Your divine sense only picks up mild infernal, fiend presences, which is most of
Mild.
yeah, it's just like a little small tinge around you, which is most of the cultists who are tieflings. Not all of them are tieflings.
Just to spice things up, a little bit of infernal here and there.
If
Yeah.
is there any outward sign when you use your divine sense? Like, do you close your eyes? What does Arya?
What do you mean? Like, is that what you mean? I can
Describe
divine
it.
sense spell in general, or just how I do it?
Well, yeah. How do you do it? So does Grimleg know you're doing that at the moment? Because if so, might point you.
I think it's relatively subtle, but I think I do kind of close my eyes and try and focus. So you might notice that, but I'm not doing any outward kind of like hand movements or anything. It's quite a subtle thing, I'd say.
I'll go.
Arya,
I'll pass it on.
if you're doing the sensing, we might want to follow me downstairs.
Okay, yeah, I'll go with Grimleg, but I'll also pass on the fact that I can't know where that's come from. I can't figure out where that's come from, but I know that it's around.
Yeah, it's just dotted around, but there's nothing too major. It's not like, oh, it's a giant pit fiend that's going to destroy us all. It's just like this slight little ping on your senses.
Okay, yeah, I'll follow.
It's a good
I'll
point,
follow
though.
Grimleg then.
How do you sense it? Like, is it? It says in the descriptions it can be like music and stuff like
it's
that.
like supposed to be like just a feeling, isn't it? That you can just identify it within a certain radius, can't you? So yeah.
Arya is force sensitive.
Yeah, I
About the
suppose.
midichlorian.
It's a bit like that.
Well, before we go down, you want to come see the speaker with me? Check on him?
Sure.
Okay, let's go check him out.
And yeah, we'll head to the speaker's room.
So you and I head to the speaker's room.
Where's that one?
He's upstairs. There we go.
And
I
I'll
can't see the.
bring you in.
It's on the right.
Be like, hey, speaker.
Let me see the keep it Cairdenville. Oh yeah, okay.
I think it's that room.
At level 2.
Yeah, that's the second level. So yeah, you go back to where you originally met the speaker. Do you remember their name?
No. It might be on my notes somewhere. Let me check. If I have notes, actually, which I don't think.
There is a tiefling guarding the door when you arrive. Oh no, sorry, a human cultist to this one.
Hey there.
What's the aftermath of the old lady as well?
Old lady.
Dunno, you'd have to
you
ask
murdered
her.
an old lady last time.
One you murdered.
Oh,
Yeah, there was an old dwarf lady, and she was asking for you to finish her.
yeah, I don't think anything happened with that. She just kind of... I think
Is
we
it even
both...
murder if she asks to?
It was her time. You know.
Yeah, that feels less like murder, more like...
Well,
That's like murder,
No, no.
more like assisted suicide.
I feel like
Yeah.
that still counts as murder.
No, I think it counts as killing, but not murder. They're not the same thing.
They technically are by law.
No.
No. Manslaughter.
Killing can be manslaughter.
I don't like to think about such things. My goddess is the goddess of death. So it's best not to overcomplicate. Or
That's
think
an
too
island
hard.
we've got with us.
But I guess we'll look at the human and be like,
Mind if we check in on him?
He kind of glances you up and down and goes, "What's in it for me?"
My good regard.
You don't hope you meet your mate.
I don't really need good regard with a goblin, so I guess you're jogging on.
I'll turn to him and say, trust me, this goblin, he's not half bad. He comes across a bit, but he's all right. He can be
Yeah.
trusted.
I think you'll find I can be quite charming.
Yeah.
Well, charm me then, Mr. Goblin Man.
I'll charm you indeed. Look into my eyes, good sir.
Persuasion. Can I use persuasion as well? If that doesn't work.
Sure, Grimleg is literally charming this guy, and
Yeah.
I'll cast charm person on him.
oh, that was definitely not what I wanted to do.
Son of a bitch!
Oh, not critical
Oh, wait, that's
persuasion.
you.
So Grimleg does a little hand motion, and then the guy's eyes kind of like glint for a second, and then he looks at you and goes, "You're right. He does seem like a nice little goblin. Good goblin." And he pats Grimleg, and he goes, "Yeah, go on, help yourself. Just don't do anything too shifty, or Kadroth will have my pants down. But you're good to
no.
go in."
You can trust us, don't worry. We'll just be a little bit.
Okay,
I'll
bye.
remember this when I rise to power.
Kind of gives you a side eye. Well, apparently the commoner token is a woman, but let's just go with this. This dude looks, I don't know. He's a 40-year-old unmarried man, apparently, according to his description.
Oh.
I don't.
You know that?
Yeah, why does it tell you his civil status?
I notice your wife isn't right next to you. Clearly, you are unmarried, good sir.
He does look a bit ill, so yeah, that's kind of it.
Wow.
Let's just go with like 40-year-old virgin, maybe. He's got a bald patch and everything.
damn.
I don't know.
Does he look like Steve? Is it Stephen Carroll? What's his name?
Oh yeah, what was that?
The guy from the No God No
We'll go with that. Yes. Steve Carell.
Carell, that's it. Yeah. What's this guy's name, by the way?
His name is actually Cranach Seaver.
Okay, good to meet you, Cranach. I'm Grimleg. And we'll just be heading on through.
Oh, you meant the guy on the door? No, sorry, his name was Yajath.
Oh, Yajath. Good to meet you, Yajath. We'll just be heading on through to see Cranach.
Luckily, I remembered his name.
Yep.
So yeah, the two of you wander in and see the speaker inside, who's seems quite surprised to see you just walking through the door.
Hey, Cranach.
Hi. Are you back to free me or take me up on my offer? It's been a few days.
It's been a little bit. Well, we haven't freed you yet, as you can see.
Oh, really?
Yes, but we have been to all of the 10 towns now. We've been really, free birds.
Good for you, little goblin man. Who is your very fine silvery friend here?
Oh, she's my moral compass. Meet Arya.
He's learning. He's getting better. Is this the situation? Are we quite high up in this building?
Yeah, you're right. you are on the second floor.
I'm having kind of visions of the. We haven't got our axe beaks with us, have we?
No.
I'm having visions of that. The D&D film where they escape out of prison.
Oh,
in that scene where they jump on the bird and they just leap out the window and escape. Visions of that.
Yeah, there's no Aarakocra here to do that, unfortunately. So
not yet.
Not yet.
Well, I thought the axe beaks might work.
Jonathan. They are round the front, whereas you're round the back.
Yeah.
And there's
no cool thematic thing to do.
There's no windows in this room either, so it's you would really
that
struggle.
Would be a little harder. Blow up the wall.
So maybe you could tell Arya for us what happened. How did this happen? And maybe perhaps you can reiterate your deal. And if you've learned what the cultist's purpose actually is in doing this, you should probably tell it.
No, I've not learnt anything from them. They just every now and then take me out of the room to sign some official papers for the town. They seem mostly pleasant actually when they take me out, but I'm not allowed to leave the room otherwise.
Well, it's hardly fair that you stay in here for the rest of your life.
Yeah, I agree.
Yes, it's not very nice.
What are you going to do with your newfound freedom if we set you free?
Carry on with my job. You'd have to murder all of the cultists. This is my keep, after all.
You say we. I presume you're not going to help out then.
Oh no, sorry. I never really learned how to swing a sword or.
Well, maybe it's a good time to learn.
I mean, if we do teach you how to fight, that's going to raise the amount that you give us.
We could train you. We could be all like teachers of fighting.
I was elected for my. Well, I wasn't really elected to be honest, but anyway, I'm a leader. I'm not a fighter.
Wow.
You can lead and fight.
Not.
Yeah, lead from the front. I'm not there, but. not this man of. I was elected to lead, not to read.
No, not this man. Unfortunately, I only have skills in the persuasive areas, not the physical sense.
Do you know a lot about laws?
Sure.
What of the nature of the papers that they've been having you sign?
Just regular stuff, treaties and trade deals, that kind of thing. One was to expand the pub.
Expand the pub? How?
I think they want to build an extension out the back for cheese making.
Jeez.
Yeah.
I like this cult already.
Have you noticed any patterns that who's been benefiting from these things?
No, I feel like most of it is just that they're trying to make it seem like I'm still here, but they're making me sign all the papers in like an official sense, and not what I'd usually do, which is not sign the papers.
Why would you not sign the papers initially?
No, it costs money and time and effort.
Isn't that what the money's for?
Oh, no, not always.
Ah, you went to the Goblin School of Leadership. I understand now. You keep the gold, and then you give it out when you absolutely have to.
Yes, you see, you understand?
In order to maintain morale and stop uprisings. Grimlag understands quite well. Yes.
So you see exactly my point. You will get all of my money if you manage to free me.
Ah. See, Arya? He's a really good guy.
With a few more coin. I can't invite him though, just to check that he's being genuine.
Yeah. Grimleg's like, yeah, he's good, and then Arya's just like narrowing eyes towards him.
I will guide you as well, Arya. Oh, not that you need it, I think. I'll do it anyway.
Good one.
So you can. He's desperate to get out of this situation. You get that feeling, and you feel like he's saying anything to get out of it. But he also doesn't have a lot of money to his name, so yeah, you might just get 20 gold out of this. Anyway, I've got to pause for a second.
As we might just have to take a 5-minute break just because the food has arrived, so we're going to have to take it in. So if everyone wants to grab a cup of tea or something for 5 minutes, we'll be back soon.
Good
Okay.
chat.
Okay.
See you soon.
See you soon.
Yeah.
So, I mean, looks like, so there's not really any gold in it for it. He's kind of a douchebag leader. I don't know what to make of it.
Absolutely
Well-
won't stiff you at the end of it.
You what?
Said he absolutely won't stiff you at the end of it.
He definitely will. But,
I mean, the cult seems very agreeable. Like, I don't know what it is that they're doing, but no one seems to mind.
it's just what's their end game? We should find that out next if we can.
Yeah.
Right, enough state talk. This is Britain, and we're going to make D&D great again. We're back, bitches. So,
Is this Britain?
yes,
Britain's changed.
go away. Damn Mexicans.
Taking up your jobs.
Oh!
So, you just did the insight check on Speaker Kranich, and yes, he will give you all of his wealth. His wealth isn't that much at the moment, though. So,
Oh, I feel really bad now.
What? Why? He's trying to scam you.
He assured me he had a vast riches in storage. Secret storage.
Okay.
Yes. But anyway, so as you can see, he's a stand-up guy.
so now you just have to murder everyone.
Yeah. So that's why I brought you, Arya. I don't know what to make of this situation. Maybe we say goodbye to Kranich here and we go discuss with the others. But
Yeah. I think before we start murderizing, I think we need to yeah. That's all. I think it'd be a bit of an oath-breaker situation for me if I just went plain and killing.
Well, they are worshipping demons or devils.
Yeah, no, but I have to be sure that they're a threat.
A
Proper
devil
threat.
specifically.
Sorry, I didn't know they were monogamous.
Oh yeah, there's
Yeah.
only one devil for these guys.
Violence at the last opportunity for a paladin of my sort.
He's solid and cool as hell.
Yes, he is.
Do I feel like he's a threat to anything good? I suppose. Like
This guy, not really. You don't really feel like he's a threat to anybody particularly.
what about the cult?
I mean, the cult seem to be carrying on a lot of stuff, and they're actually allowing the town itself to do things that it wouldn't have done normally.
I feel like we need to talk to a cult representative. Like, what the fuck are you guys doing here?
Yeah, let's try the persuasive side first. I think.
So I guess we go find who's in charge then. Suppose.
Wait.
I might ask this guy. Do you know who's boss?
Well, he does actually. Yes, it's a tiefling called Kadroth. You've met him before.
Kadroth. Okay, let's go and find Kadroth here. Wish to speak. Power word. Oh, do you know what? I've never heard of power word in D&D before until I played the recent playthrough of Baldur's Gate. It sounds amazing.
Oh, they're all
Which
pretty.
power word? There's a couple.
Power word. Like there's power word kneel. There's power word. Is there a power word speak?
Oh,
Oh, those are
basically,
different.
It's like a
Yeah,
demand. You have to do. It's like a.
There's power word kill.
Yeah, there's power
Yeah.
word kill and power word pain, right?
pain. There's
There's
heal as well.
Yeah, there's kneel. The one I've got is kneel currently.
Huh.
I've
It makes
heard
them
of
miss their turn. It makes them basically prone, and they miss their turn.
that. Oh, that seems like command.
Yeah, it's similar to that, but it's like I think the chances of it working a lot better. It's
Well,
like supposed to be really kind of evil kind of alignment sort of spell.
It doesn't fail, so
Yeah, it doesn't fail.
anyway, here's Kadroth. Nice red tiefling. Older guy, balding. His horns curling back over his head. He's just wandering around at the moment in his fineries.
He is.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I remember this guy.
Did you want to speak to him, Arya?
Yeah, I'm just thinking of what to say because I can't remember what his rapport was like with us when we last spoke to him. I can't remember if we were on good terms or not.
I think we kind of were.
Okay, I might say, hey, I'll ask him if does he recognise us as we approach him. Does he recognise us?
He does, and he holds out his arms in welcoming.
Right, hey, how you been? I'll start off like kind of friendly.
Hi, how are you?
Hi, how are you?
Seen.
Good to see you.
It is nice to see you, my friends. What brings you back to our little abode?
I'm just wondering how you're getting on with what actually are your plans for the cult. It's interesting to us. What are your actual plans? Like how are things going?
We work for Levistus himself. You may have heard of the Archdevil of the Hells. He has
What kind of work?
well, we don't know specifically what he wants with us, or this place in particular. We just follow his orders and keep up pretenses that nothing is going wrong.
What is going wrong? You say pretenses that nothing's going on implies there's something going wrong.
Well, just to make sure that the villagers don't rise up against us, thinking that we're an evil bunch of cultists that have taken over their town.
Do you consider yourself an evil bunch of cultists that's taken over their town?
Oh, of course not. We're doing many great things for this town, and it's all in the name of Speaker Crannock, so we don't even take the glory.
In the name of Speaker Crannox? Is that the guy upstairs?
Yeah.
You say in the name of Speaker Crannox, but he's like bound to here. He's sort of trapped.
Yes, well, we can't let him go around shouting about us and letting out the news that we're here.
What do you think would
Why
happen
not?
if you got found out?
Oh, well, we'd be rooted out of this castle, and, well, Levistus would not be pleased. We could not finish his work, sir.
Is Levistus right? I don't think being frank, I don't think he's making you make the right choices in life. I'm not convinced of this cult scheme. I'm just not.
Are you saying this out loud?
Yeah, to the guy.
Okay.
Damn.
We'd like
Straight
to
up.
know- We'd like to know your plans.
Look, we've given you.
Yeah, I'm not convinced. It sounds a bit. I don't know. Just doesn't sound quite right. I'm not sure if you're being told to do the right thing here.
Well, possibly just like your God's will, ours does not tell us the whole truth until it is deemed appropriate. We are here to wait and see what happens. Levistus has told us that a group of brave adventurers will defeat the Frostmaiden herself, and then we will be given our true mission. So
Can you
please
guarantee
feel
that no
welcome.
innocents will be harmed?
No more innocents will be harmed. We've done what we need to do, and the castle is all we need for now.
No more? For now? Those are a lot of qualifiers for someone who is not there to notice.
You have to understand, this is my homeland, and a lot of our homelands is, we need to protect the people, the innocent people. I just want your assurance that, families and, mothers and fathers and children and just families in general are going to be safe from whatever you've been told to do by this demon.
He smiles widely, and just says, I, on my word, will harm no more people, animals, anything in your name, if that keeps our good pact going.
Can I insight that?
Of course you can.
Oh, that's not bad at all.
What's with you and your near natural 20s all the time? Yeah, he's being honest. He seems to be. I mean, at this point, he'd pretty much get down on his knees and beg you to carry on doing what you're doing and leave them alone. He's been completely honest with you.
Okay, in that case, I'll turn to this and say, I'm sure he's genuine. Currently, I don't feel there's any need for a form of quarrel right now. Any action does not need to be taken as of yet.
What's your plan for the speaker? Are you just gonna keep him there forever?
Yes, and once we're finished, and Oral is ousted from her position up here, we will give the castle back to him, and he can carry on living lavishly like he does, hoarding all the money to himself.
Yeah. Well, when this land is free of the curse, but how have you helped to get rid of Orel?
There is nothing we can do. We are just poor worshippers of an archdevil. We do not have the powers ourselves. Avarice, down in the cellars, she has some quite incredible powers, but she herself couldn't overthrow her. That's for powerful people like yourselves.
But why do you need to speak? I still don't understand why you're here. Why are you doing? Why are you making laws and stuff?
He kneels down and puts a hand on your shoulder and just goes, "It is not for us to understand the will of the gods, little one. Now go, do your mission, destroy this evil Queen of Frost, and we will be there to help in the end."
Oh. Come on, I guess let's go, are you?
Yeah, I don't feel there's
And if-
anything major to fight alongside at the moment.
If you want, go down to Avarice and say that Kadroth demands that she bestow you her powers.
Oh. That sounds.
What? I'm not. I'm very dedicated to my own god. Thank you very much. But cheers anyway.
Thanks, but no thanks. Bye.
Well, if she's doing it, I'm sure it's fine. So, I guess we'll go down and speak to her.
You're just going down into the cellars. I'm calling them cellars, but...
Well, it so happens.
Yeah, we'll go down. I've prepared some.
You've prepared a speech.
I've prepared something. Okay, so we'll go.
We'll go down and see Avarice.
Let's go.
Let's go.
So, is anyone coming with me? I kind of hope not, because I'd like a moment.
Okay, I'll leave you to it.
Arya
You can wait
walks through the door and it's just like, oh, okay.
If this doesn't go, if you hear the sounds of me dying, please rescue.
I'm not familiar with the sounds, but there we go.
Ah, that's good. Ah! Lovely Avarice. Hello. Do you remember me?
Yes, I do remember you well, Goblin. What do you want this time?
I will reintroduce myself. My name is Grimleg, and one day I will rule these lands.
She actually bursts out laughing as you say that.
Yes, I am quite a funny goblin. Yes, the humor is one of my talents, but I have another. As you can see, perhaps by my accent and attire, you will know that I was partially raised by elves. And so, fair maiden, I would read you some elvish poetry.
She looks kind of bewildered for a second and just kind of stammers stuff out, I guess. She doesn't even...
Oh, I'll just start without waiting for her to...
Oh, Avarice, you are a maiden fair. Your skin is like a pristine snow. Your eyes like gems. Your hair, it flows like a river. Winter spirits know. To be without you, I feel forlorn. Perchance a glance, an icy stare. When I long to lay my head upon your soft, cool bosom, those mountains fair. Perhaps a dream with me to take. The next morning, together awake.
Did you make that up?
Yes, I did.
That's so
Oh,
cool.
wow.
That deserves a round of applause. Absolutely. Well done.
Yeah, pretty sure Discord is gonna just drown it out.
Yeah, there was a round of applause, just Discord didn't pick it
Yeah.
up. Right, do me a performance
on.
check for one.
I just type.
Oh wow.
Do I have a chance to guide myself on this?
No, you didn't give her a chance to say anything, so you didn't get any guidance for it.
That's fair. Come on, guys. This is your moment.
I mean, either way, she's looking pretty bewildered.
Oh,
This might be the most relatable Grimlock
Do I-
moment.
do I get advantage for all of my heart?
Well, she's just sat there staring at you. Are you from the next room? You're not sure if someone's being murdered or not, but it sounds very, very odd. These words you're hearing coming from this room.
I'm quite impressed with Grimleg.
Avarice is just kind of...
Woo.
She's stood there just kind of like staring at you, just dumbstruck.
So, what do you think? Would you like to go out with me sometime?
Her mouth just kind of opens and she doesn't say anything. And then suddenly the raven on her shoulder suddenly starts going, "Ah, Avarice, you are a maiden fair. Your skin is like a pristine... And she snaps its beak closed. And then just kind of like gathers herself for a second. And just goes... Well, that is the most courageous thing anyone has ever done towards me. I'm not going to say no, but I'm also not going to say yes. Hang on. I don't even know what to say, to be honest. Foul feet, or whatever your name is.
Grimleg.
Oh, yes, of course. You see,
Maybe we don't have to even go anywhere. How about I just bring some drinks to
No,
you here tonight?
no, it's okay. I have a job for you, actually. A friend of mine was arrested, and I'd very much like your help in retrieving him.
Say no more. It shall be accomplished, my lady. Actually, perhaps you should say more. I don't know where.
Yeah, exactly. Well, there's a very famous prison here in Icewind, and he was brought there. I'm going to get some details together first. You go off and do your own thing for a bit. Come back in a couple days, and I'll have everything prepared, and we'll go off together. Bring your friends. Not the two of us couldn't do it on our own. We'd need all your friends.
I see. Then, as I will go and risk my life to accomplish the quest you have given me, perhaps a token so I can return safely to you.
Yes. And she kind of like just awkwardly looks around. And then says, "Oh, yes, here, take this." And she hands you a little symbol. It's basically the same one you've seen multiple of the other cultists with.
Okay.
And it's like a shard of ice in a triangular shape pointing down, with a sword going through it.
I was expecting a handkerchief or something, but that'll work.
Yeah, well, this one will let us keep in touch. So exactly, it's better than a handkerchief.
That's definitely better.
I'm sorry. Did you really expect someone like me? And she points at her finery and rather scowly face and goes, "Did you expect me to have a handkerchief? I'm good in the cold. I don't get sniffles or anything like that."
Well, I don't know. I just got all nightly. I don't know. I'm just interested in spending time with you, so that works for me. Oh, before I go,
What was his name? Kadrath said to give us your power? Was that it?
Oh, right. Because Kadroth owns me, and he can command anything from me at any point. Yes.
I shall slay him.
One day, darling. Not today. We'll leave.
Okay.
We'll leave that for another time. Actually, having said that, a glint kind of like comes into her eye, and you can see for the first time that she's kind of smiling. It's more like a slight smirk, but
Okay. Hey, this is going better than expected.
I know.
Well then, perhaps then
I
will bid you adieu for now.
I will reach out and take her hand and kiss her hand if she'll permit it.
she's kind of dumbfounded, so it just kind of happens, and then as you let it go, her hand just kind of like stays there, and maybe you've cast some kind of paralyzing spell on her because she doesn't seem to be moving whatsoever, apart from a slight twitch of her eyebrow.
I will I'll leave and waddle out the room. And then I'll just look up at Arya, just like, I'll wait for the door to close, and then I'll just be like,
I think it went okay. Let's get out of here.
I thought I was impressed with your poem. I've seen a different side of you, Grimleg.
Oh, you heard it?
I did, yes.
Well, you know, Elvish poetry, it's usually about nature and that. So that's how they communicate their affection.
Impressive. My husband, who was an elf, of course, wrote me much poetry the same, and it was quite nostalgic.
Ah. Well, I'm glad I could bring you back good memory. I mean,
Absolutely.
yeah.
But yes, I agree. Let's get out of here.
Quickly, before he gave me this thing, a token from my lady.
What would it be?
Oh, she must like you.
what was it called, Tom? What should I put it down as?
Well, it's what the fuck do you call them?
Sending stones?
Sort of, but it's the symbol of Levistus himself, or specifically this cult group, which is the Black Sword, which it literally is a black sword within ice.
Cool.
I'm trying to find.
If it has a thingy, yeah, feel free to put it in. Put it in my sheet.
Fucking Grimleg really got the goth tiefling's phone number. By reading poetry.
I mean, it's the way to any goth girl's heart, isn't it?
You know,
Matt, do you get poetry from Pete?
You what, sorry?
Do you get poetry from Pete?
No, I don't. Wow. Now he's got no excuse to cheat. Because that was way too good.
am I gonna
I
have
have
to
to
do
go
that?
to my bookcase if I want poetry.
Oh, fine. I'll write you something that.
Oh dear.
That was funny.
Yeah, because I write Emily messages all the time.
Are they poetry though?
No, there's no
Damn.
poetry. But there was fuck husbands, not vampires.
I got a bit of. I get quite into
That's like a motto.
I get quite into the romances in Baldur's Gate. You can tell we're a bit obsessed with Baldur's Gate 3. I get quite into the romances, and the last but one was Astarian's, and he's quite a hard romancer to romance. And I got quite into it, and then Tom kind of got a bit worried, I think, and said,
Trying to turn on nudity settings. Like,
Let me see all the men's penises, please. Oh shit. Okay, well,
Oh, wow.
now that Poetry Club's over, what is everybody else doing, by the way, whilst Grimleg's just doing whatever this is?
Garzula will have probably found a rock and is just enjoying looking at it.
I love it.
Garzula just
Yeah,
stuck there.
if she doesn't know what's going on, I figure that's what she'd do because
Just staring at a rock. Okay.
yeah.
I mean, that's fair enough. It's your character, your choices.
If the owl bear's there, like stroking the owl bear.
Yeah, the owlbear comes with you. It seems very attached to you, actually. Now.
I'm winning. You think you've done love the owl bear? I don't even want the owl bear, but
Yeah, Grimleg, you've
Here for a little bit. I need to clean my filter dust for it stopped.
well,
Back in a bit.
Grimleg comes back up out of the cellars. Well, I guess with Arya as well. And for some reason,
Sorry, before I do leave, I wanted to check the room with the rats in it. I think it was this one.
yeah, it was this one that you found Rat Daddy in. I mean, it was just one. It was just him sat in the middle of this room.
He lied to me then. He said there was his babies in here.
Yeah, there's literally nothing in there at all. It's just an empty room now with no
You're
rats.
telling me Rat Daddy wasn't even a daddy?
I knew he was lying. I knew it. He was full of lies to begin with. He was always a filthy rat.
Damn dirty rat.
Rat.
You come out to the top, and then you just see Garzula, who's found what appears to be a rock jutting out of the mud somewhere. Her and the owlbear are just staring at it as she's stroking its head.
Oh.
I feel like Fidvan's probably taking notes of this as well.
Yeah, probably. I mean, Fidvan, I rolled an investigation check before. I got a 23.
Shit. Yeah.
I was looking for defense, like breaches in their defenses.
So
We might not need them after all, but yeah.
Yeah, you have a wander around and you check out the area and probably do quite a close inspection of the walls and stuff. This place is solidly built. It's relatively old, but there's no signs of any kind of damage or weaknesses to the place at all.
What about the guards? Are the guards like very attentive? Are there enough guards everywhere? Would I find any weaknesses in that front?
There's a few. There's probably 12 in total. And they seem to take regular shifts across the walls, mostly trying to keep out of the cold so they're not just stood on the walls at any given moment, but they will be inside the towers and look out the what do you call them? Arrow slits, I suppose, and just keeping an eye out. Yeah. So they're probably not the most attentive, because who would want to be stuck here all day in the cold, just staring out into nothingness? But they're still going about their daily jobs.
Well, Fidvan will have hatched a plan, only to be told, actually, we're gonna leave them be.
Yeah, I guess we're
gonna be like, yes. So they leave this part unattended every 30 minutes, meaning we can climb up there using Hassak's magic and oh, we're not okay.
Yeah, we read poetry to them now. It's fine. We're good.
Yeah, so I guess
we read poetry to them.
What? I may have read some I may have read some poetry I preferred to Avarice.
Fidvan just frowns. Like he's just the most disapproving look you've ever seen in his face.
What?
Sarnar kind of like glances over and he's just like, I did not realize that you had poetry in goblin words. Nothing really rhymes as far as I'm aware.
Well, I wrote it in Elvish and I spoke it in Common.
Oh, yes, I do love an Elvish poem. We have so many rhyming words and fluffy stuff.
Yeah. Well, maybe. Look, I know you're undead, but maybe you could. I'll read it to you in a little bit.
Oh, excellent! I look forward to it.
Okay.
Can we do it under the moon? That would be very romantic.
Oh, actually, yes, that's the best place to.
Excellent.
Oh, this is weird. I'm not supposed to like you.
Yeah, as this desiccated mummy man is just smiling at you.
He's just so likable. I can't help it. Anyway, guys, so
I'll update them as to the task she gave.
She made sure to say to bring my friends, and she'd come with us while we go rescue her friend from the prison.
I'm sorry, we're helping the cult get people out of a prison now?
Yeah.
Do we even know what this person did to be put in prison?
I didn't ask.
Oh, I see.
So, just to confirm, I think I've done this before, but the prison itself is the same one from the Dungeons and Dragons film. And it's called Revel's End.
But in general, they said that they'll release the speaker when we free this land from Arl's influence. And seeing as they themselves don't know why they're doing this. It seems. Isn't that right, Arya?
Yeah, they don't seem to know. They just are following their god's orders, but quite kind of blindly.
Yeah, as all good celebrants.
They
Well,
they,
Yeah.
they did take this
But they
place
seem
by
to
force,
be
though, didn't
sure
they?
that they won't hurt anybody. So
Yeah.
Hmm.
well, as for the speaker, seems to be a stand-up guy, and he's being confined here until we can free this place. They don't seem like they're gonna kill him or do anything bad to him. So, I guess it's fine like this. But the good news is it was worth coming here because look what Avarice gave me.
What item was that again? So it was. Is it the Levistus pendant on my thing, or is it?
Yeah, so I've not filled out all the details for it, but it's literally just like a triangle shape that looks like ice, like a bluey ice, pointing downwards, and then a black blade is stuck inside it.
Yes,
Are you in a
fascinating.
relationship now
I'm
with this
so
woman? Are
glad.
you technically a thing?
What was that?
Are you technically a thing now with this woman? Are you in a relationship?
I guess so.
Oh,
I
congratulations, I suppose.
kissed her on the hand. Wait. You know,
in goblin etiquette, what's it like when you court someone in goblin?
oh, that's much rougher. I went by the elvish rules. I mean, if she were a goblin, we would have, we'd probably have kids by now.
Oh, that explains why there's so many of you.
Oh yeah.
See.
We don't put much thought into it.
Okay. Oh, but maybe she'll change you.
Well, I guess the elvish way seemed more appropriate.
Yeah, well, it definitely worked. Whatever you did worked, so.
There aren't many ladies like her in Goblin Society.
Oh, definitely not.
I mean, there was an albino goblin, but
Yeah, but she had 3 legs. So it was a little weird.
Yeah.
So I can use this to talk to her. I've changed its name to Avarice's Levistus pendant.
Oh, that's a mouthful.
Okay, well, I guess we're ready to have a sleep here and then move on to whatever's next. What is next, do we think?
A spaceship? Question mark.
Ooh.
We can do that.
Sorry, I was taking notes on the Alper. Yes, I kind of have been hoping we would go that way for a while now.
Well, I think it's as good a time as any. What do you say, guys?
Good.
Good talk.
All right.
We're gonna sleep here then. I'll go read poetry with, what's his name?
Mommy man.
Yeah.
I also thought you were heading to the wizard tower.
I'd like to go to the wizard tower.
That also happens. Is the wizard tower closer than the spaceship?
It would be. Let me just get the
Let's go there then. Yeah.
the main map out up, and I will show you. I agree. So you're you'd have to go past Incest Hall, all the way down to the bottom.
No,
where
not worth it. Not worth it.
Where that green patch is. But
with any luck, it'll be burned down to the ground.
From what Hassak figured out, the tower is around here somewhere. So you're much closer to this than the crash over here.
Oh, there. Oh.
So you'll be travelling from Caer Dineval all the way to there.
Go through incest hole?
Oh, that's to get to the spaceship.
Oh,
If you go
okay.
south.
Oh, right. More south. Okay, let's do that. Well, we should pick up a lot of rations because I want to tame all the
Creatures.
all the animals.
all of them.
If you're the cult probably have about 10 rations they can spare to you if you've got the money.
How much would it be?
It'd be a silver piece per bit.
Okay, so 2 golds? Did I work that out right?
No, 1 gold. 1 gold for 10
Oh.
rations.
Okay, wait, so... Oh, yeah, they've only got... Okay, so... Done.
Excellent. Now we won't starve.
So you're all.
I was not in any danger of starving anyway.
That's good.
You're all fooded up. You get on your axe beaks. I guess again, Garzula.
I'm on the sled.
Garzula gets on the sled and tucks in with the owlbear.
It's a tradition at this point.
It really is.
I take it we long rest here?
I mean, if you want to. I don't know if you even need a long rest, but you can mark it.
I mean, it's a perfectly good place to sleep outside of the cold, you know?
Yeah, it's a lot warmer, and you probably wouldn't be struggling for anything here.
Done. Cool.
Where's the long rest button again?
At the
I
top, it's
found
the
it.
little tent, I think.
Yeah, the tent.
So you make your way out on the axe beaks. Garzula looking like she's some kind of royal with her entourage leading her. Who shall I? Arya. We'll get Arya to do a D100, please.
D100.
Please.
Remind me how to do the random roll.
It's yeah, R and then space 1D100.
100. Are we going past through Caer Konig? Ooh.
Okay.
Are we going via East Haven or Caer Konig?
It's up to you which way you want to go.
Caer Konig looks shorter.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I can get behind that.
As you charge out into again the blizzardy, awfully chill air, and head out into the unknown.
Yeah. Let's go. This is a new.
Someone do me some survival checks to see if you can find your way once you're off the road. I don't know who's the best survival of everybody.
I
I'm
got
not the boss. I'll do one.
I have a +3.
What do I
Plus
have?
2.
Garzula.
What do I have? Let's have a look. Survival +5.
I'll guide you, Garzula.
Oh, right, okay.
Get
I
guided.
only
Oh,
rolled a 3. Was that to give me an advantage, or was that to give me a plus?
Just your +4, but if someone
Well,
wants
I don't really think it's going to do anything. But I'll.
apparently Arya's also helping you, so luckily maybe you got a bit too cozy with the owlbear and are falling asleep, and Arya's just like, oh no, I know the way, and
think I might
quite
be
shocking the
best.
rest.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Garzula's there just stroking the feathers on its head.
I'm just, my eyes are going, and I'm just getting, I tried, I can't be bothered.
It's like I'm
I'm
so
too
warm.
warm.
Just somewhere over there. But yeah, so
Big ranger.
after about half a day's worth of travel out into the snowy landscape, in the distance you see a 20-foot high, irregularly shaped spur of rock juts out of the tundra ahead of you. Its smooth and shiny surface cannot possibly have been worn down by the wind, No. This protrusion looks utterly out of place, as if it had been thrust into the ground.
Cool.
Hmm.
Let's go over and look at it.
Rock. Suddenly Garzina gets excited.
Rock! Cool. So you head on over towards it. Yeah, it's quite imposing, actually, this piece that's coming out. It looks purposefully shaped, with a part kind of arching out as if it had a whole arch at one point, but it only goes like halfway across in the air.
Ooh.
Can I investigate it? See if I can find, I don't know, maybe the like evidence of tools being used to carve it, or if it fell here or something.
Yeah, go for it.
Take guidance.
Oh, I take guidance. Awesome. That's
Oh.
2d4.
I've also just noticed a spelling mistake in this official book.
Ooh, Wizards of the...
What did they mess up?
19. They put that twice.
Oh.
The character also discerns that.
Oh.
Okay. So you're looking specifically for how this was built, and this is not natural at all. And in fact, it's not even the make of it isn't even naturally made, as in the style you'd expect. This looks like it's been carved with magic itself, like this perfect curve to it. There's no seams, and you can kind of tell, like, the way it arches down. This goes further down into the ice itself, and that there may be more structure to it going all the way down. This is just the not quite literal tip of the iceberg.
What do you think it is?
Well, it's hard to tell, but this was made by no man-made tools, and it seems to go quite a ways down.
Did we
Just
hear
judging.
anything about the dragon's lair being under ice or something?
I have no memory of where the... Was that not on a mountain?
Oh, probably. What do you think? So, what do we do with this then? Let's try touching.
Go ahead. Normally I would have to pay goblins to touch dangerous magic artifacts.
Oh no, I'll do that for free. It's in our blood. Wait, did I just say I'd do something for free? You guys have changed me.
Grimleg, you reach out your little goblin-y hands and touch this very cold, but it feels quite metallic.
Oh. Well, that's weird.
I'm gonna give it a knock.
It sounds completely solid, like all the way through. Or at least the specific part you're knocking on does.
This might be made out of metal. Maybe I should put my tongue on it.
I would not recommend that.
Good choice.
The cold is...
You're probably right.
Do it. Lick it.
Garzula, you presented a valid argument.
It may contain arsenic, but it'll be worth it.
On the other hand, perhaps licking it will reveal the entrance.
Maybe. You never know.
Unfortunately, Arya seems particularly quiet at this exact moment.
Yes.
Oh, would Arya know? Damn.
Guess I'll have
Would
to
I?
lick.
No.
Oh, what? No? You know what this is?
I don't know what that is, Tom.
You don't, but you feel like you've heard something about licking very cold metal.
Licking very cold metal.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm gonna lick it.
Ooh.
So, do I have like a bad feeling about it or a good feeling?
You are certain that it's going to be very bad if he licks it.
You just make sure your tongue doesn't stick to it.
Okay.
Yeah, you know, use your non-stick tongue for
You're-
it.
yeah.
You gotta lose a bit.
I recommend it, Grimlag.
Oh,
You want your
dear.
tongue in good condition for your new love.
Ah!
Wait, what?
Are you? Are you sure you're a paladin?
Doesn't mean we're celibate just because we're paladins.
Ah!
I mean, she does have a child.
Oh dear.
This is like walking in on mom and dad.
Oh no! Oh.
So just to break that mental image, currently you're stood up. I don't know if everybody can see what Grimleg sees, but you're stood up here, and this is kind of like the archway itself coming up.
Oh.
Oh shit! Okay.
Oh wow. Oh wow, look at this thing.
This really wonky tower. It looks very unstable.
Hmm.
That
Well, you're not
looks
inside
like
it
a-
yet.
I
Yeah,
guess
you know, just from this view that I could not possibly have, that looks like a blade to me.
yeah, it's weird. A perception to try and find the entrance.
Oh, look, it's right there.
I rolled a 3 and got 60.
Yeah, literally a little bit away from the actual bits that you can see itself. That there does appear to be this hole going underground.
Oh, look at this, guys.
Can I miss? Oh, can I just go? Can we just go in? Is it big enough for us to go in?
So it's a 5-foot diameter tunnel that enters the ground at a steep angle. So you can't really see where it goes. It kind of like winds down away from you.
I mean, who would we be if we didn't immediately wander into the tunnel while we were on our way to somewhere else?
Well, this might be
I'm
where.
very tempted by the tunnel.
I mean, I am too.
You goes in first then, I guess.
I'm following.
Have to go first. Anything I can do to kind of make it easier? I'm looking at what I've got. I don't think there is. I'll take the dive. I'll go in.
I'm following you.
Do me an athletics check. I mean, I guess
Good at that.
I guess everybody do me an athletics check because it sounds like you're just charging in.
Yep.
I'm trying to. Can I do it acrobatically?
No.
I think you cut out.
Oh, I said no.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Did you
Oh,
20?
that's not too bad.
okay. So are you going first? You can just kind of like trudge your way through, like holding your arms out. You keep yourself steady, and just keep going further and further down. It is very steep. It's almost just like one big slide. Grimleg, who I guess is right behind you, however, instantly slips over on his arse and slides between your legs and disappears further down into the tunnel. Fidvan going third.
Can I catch him? Am I quick enough to catch him?
Yeah, you can try and catch him. Do me an acrobatics check.
Oh God, I'm -1 with acrobatics.
See if you're quick enough to
Sorry,
just like
sorry, I'm gonna
launch
go
your arm
right
out
now.
and grab him. Yeah, he just
Oh,
goes.
no,
He's
sorry.
gone. You seem disappear down the tunnel. Seems like Fidvan coming second starts like wandering into the tunnel, and he's okay for a few steps, but maybe it's the gangliness of of his body that he suddenly starts slipping, and again slips over and starts falling. Unfortunately,
Awesome.
he's not big enough to go between your legs, so he's going to knock you over, are you? And you
We
both
got like 5 meters in.
Yeah.
and you both go flying down into this bit.
What about
All three of you prone.
is it just us three going in?
It seems like it at the moment.
I will follow.
Yeah.
Azula will follow.
Are you going to try and steadily go down? Are you doing anything particular?
I will try and go steadily down.
Okay, do me an athletics check then, please.
Where are you? There we go.
Oh, sweet.
24.
Garzula's got it. Like some kind of ice spider, you just kind of like...
You don't want me falling down like a bowling ball, knocking down the pins. Oh, you're lucky.
Yeah, you make it all the way down safely and find the other three just sprawled out at the bottom.
Oh.
Hello.
I just look at you judgingly like, what on earth?
Wow.
I think you all need to get
Slippery.
up. Stop having a rest. Now's not the time.
Okay.
So
I don't recognise that you're hurt or anything.
no,
I'm
they
not
don't.
hurt.
They don't look hurt. They're just kind of like a bit, I don't know, out of it.
I've got a very cold bottom.
I am not accustomed to navigating in ice.
What are these statues?
So, the slippery tunnel opens into an upside-down room, the contents of which are coated in frost. Across from the tunnel is a wooden door that's flush with the ceiling, which used to be the floor. The door is ajar, and flanking it are 2 identical stone statues that hang down like stalactites. Across from the statues are sconces with upside-down flames burning in them.
Upside down flames.
Yep.
Interesting.
Which is odd. The flames are actually going down.
Why would it be upside down? Wait, the flames are going down from our perspective, or the statue?
Both, because the statues themselves are upside down.
Oh, yeah. So for the statues, the flames are going up. For us, they're
Yeah,
going
for the
down.
statues they
Yes.
look normal. For us, they're upside down.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if you stood there, inverted your vision, they'd look right, but stood here, it's very wrong.
Sorry, did you say roll an athletics check?
Yes, to get down.
Perhaps this is why.
Ready to roll something? Fell asleep.
Oh,
It's the curse of sleeping has fallen onto Jamie now.
he's gonna come.
So whilst the rest of you are just kind of like taking this all in and getting a bit confused, like why are the statues on the ceiling and everything, a small being just comes flying down the chute and lands next to you, just lying on the floor.
Happens to the best of us.
There's nothing here.
Hassak, you're a smart man. Do you believe the reason this place is so cold is because heat goes down instead of up in here, as you know, as illustrated by those flames? So the further down we go, the hotter it will get.
Hassak looks around him and he's like, I'm pretty sure those flames are just magical.
Oh, again with this bullshit.
Why don't you touch them? See if they give off heat. If they don't give off heat, then it's probably magical.
Hey Grimlick, how about you touch them?
Should I lick one?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm gonna jump up onto one of the statues, clamber across, and plant my tongue on the flames.
To be honest, I don't think you'd be able to do that because the statues are on the floor ceiling and
Oh, right, yeah. Never mind.
they're
it's
like
too high.
they're 12 feet away from you. So it's the room itself is 12 foot.
I could use magic to do it, but I don't think it's worth it.
Are you basically saying we've walked into an upside down tower?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, it's probably top. Should I try opening the door hatch?
Oh,
I
I don't think
suppose.
it matters what we say. You're going to touch it and open it anyway, right?
Yeah.
Is there anything in this room other than the statues? Like anything we can, I don't know, loot, or any information? Any proofs?
Apart from that, there doesn't appear to be anything that you can really see. Grimleg, when you get to where the doorway is, you're actually going to have to clamber over quite a bit because it's 4 foot high. So you're basically face to face with a barrier and can only just like reach up and clamber over it to get into the next hallway.
Oh, yeah. I got it. I've done worse. Wow, this is...
But in this specific room, no, there is nothing of any kind of particular interest apart from the fact that it's upside down.
Are the statues? Can I maybe do a? Well, I mean, I guess I'm not the most indicated for it, but can I maybe do a history check or an arcana check to see if I recognize who they're supposed to be representing?
Yeah, do a history check.
Okay.
Not
That's a
bad.
19.
So
I am good at history, despite not being from here.
For everybody, looking at the statues, you can tell they're supposed to be human. They got these very long faces, robed. They look like they should be some kind of wizards with staffs in their hands. Fidvan, you kind of get this recollection from something you were reading of the interplanes and stuff like that, of an ancient human empire that spread across a few different worlds at the time. Very high magic kind of stuff. This reminds you of this architectural style of how the statues themselves just come out of the floor as if, again, carved by magic. Hassak, to go one step further, you know this exact kind of architecture as Netherese in Lux.
Netherese.
Yes.
Definitely looks different in the books that I've read. This is Netherese architecture.
Oh.
Have I heard that name before?
If you want to do me a
It's a
history
very
check,
wizard
you can do.
Sure.
But yeah, Hassak will know a lot about Netherese Empire, all of the magic tech that they managed to build, and it was like the height of human empire at the time. Grimleg, you think you've heard some stuff. Do you think a lot of it, there's something in your memory about it ending up in the Shadowfell somehow, but you don't really know how?
It was a cautionary tale. Wait, does that mean they belong to the Raven Queen now?
I don't believe history has cautionary tales. It shit kind of just happens.
Well, either way, they're in my lady's domain now. Supposedly. That's what happens when you mess with magic.
Is that supposed to be a don't mess with magic message, or a do mess with magic because we like being in the lady's domain message?
Well...
We can no longer reach the same heights that they had reached because of their magical prowess.
Yeah.
A lot of what they knew was lost to time.
Well, and I guess mess with magic if you want to serve Our Lady. Our Raven Lady.
So are
Is
you
that
technically implying that I serve the Raven Queen?
What?
Well, I technically mess with magic.
Oh, well.
In fact,
You'll
so
probably-
do you.
I mean, my magic's from the Raven Queen.
So, Sean.
Yeah. Her magic's
We're
different.
all in service of the Raven Queen. Even Sarnath here.
Well, he's in her bad books. So he'll have to work extra hard.
I don't know who this woman is, but Saloon likes me very much. That's why she gave me this chance.
I don't even know how you got down here, Sarnath. Did you just float?
Oh, I just got here. Hi.
He used his disintegrating fists to just climb down.
Yeah, he made a handhold.
Just start punching the walls on his way there.
He
I'm
creates
gonna
his
start-
own hand groups.
Guys, I'm gonna start opening doors. Be ready for anything.
Okay.
Go for
He
it.
was Minecraft digging down.
He's dug straight down.
You never dig straight down. So, this room contains shattered and jumbled equipment. Much of it's near two heavy wooden door. Fuck me. Sorry. Much of it near two heavy wooden work tables, one on its side, the other upside down.
Is this like alchemical supplies or?
No. Mostly it's just the two tables.
Yeah.
Do they look like they fell from the ceiling and shot on the floor?
Mm-hmm.
You're so smart. That makes a lot of... What the?
So the next room, which is that one. The floor of this room is covered with shards of glass, frozen pools of spilled fluids, and the wreckage of two cabinets. In a niche in the far corner of the room, a metal chest is bolted to the ceiling. Its lid is locked.
Oh. First of all, I want to use perception to sniff these gems. See if I recognize them.
The frozen pools of spilled fluids, you mean?
Yeah.
Okay, do me an alchemy check.
Wisdom, perhaps?
Yes. Because you're using some kind of perception.
Oh!
Oh, nice.
Oh, damn.
So one of them, you're sure this is it's way past your kind of like knowledge in general, but believe that it's something to do with increasing your own mana reserves and fueling more spells.
Whoa! This was a powerful potion once.
The other one, the more greener one, appears to be some kind of resistance potion. You're not sure what kind of resistance it would have served as. But again, pretty strong stuff.
Well, they're partially mixed together, but I bet that we could chip off this ice and put it in a bottle. We might be able to reuse it.
I would be willing to help. I am quite good with alchemist supplies.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, give me a hand with it. There's also the chest up there, but I will leave that till second. But this one enhances mana. And this one is some sort of resistance.
Right. Perhaps we should salvage the resistance one first, just to be safe. You know, making sure we don't die is useful to everyone. Getting mana is only useful to some of us.
Oh, how very selfish of you.
I literally am choosing the thing that helps everyone.
I'm gonna get my crowbar out and start chipping away at the ice.
Okay.
Hang on a minute. Do we have any mag to help this?
Do you have any magnets, did you just say?
No, like magic that would. Thaumaturgy is not.
Grim like pulls out a crowbar and starts tapping his chin with it, thinking.
What about fire magic?
Well, that would melt it.
Which is surely more gentle than breaking it with a crowbar.
It might be easier to get it off when it's frozen. That's what I'm thinking. Should we give it a try and see what happens?
Sure.
So you're just gonna whack it with your crowbar, get some shards, and pop them in a bottle?
I guess trying to find like the edge of the liquid and trying to get the crowbar, trying to get the tip of the crowbar to catch the tip of the liquid. Try it
Fucking
out.
hell, that would be a really, really solid thing to try and do.
I don't know. Let's see. Would thieves' tools work for that?
Probably more, because a crowbar itself doesn't really have a sharp enough edge to kind of try and pry frozen liquid off of something. But thieves' tools may have some kind of like, I guess more like a thin blade kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go with that. Just do a normal thieves' tool roll.
I will guide. Oh my gosh!
So you try doing this, but unfortunately, maybe with a bit too much gusto, and just smash your fist into the stuff, and it completely shatters all of the ice into tiny little fragments that scatter about the room.
Oh.
I guess try and pick them up. Maybe
Try.
put them in a bottle. See if we can melt them.
We use our eyes, use our special eyes to find all the pieces.
You can pick up some of the pieces, but at this point it's hard to tell what colour's what and what's mixed in with just general ice. But you can find
Right.
enough to pack into two little flasks.
Should I try the?
We might just get water though.
Should I try the other one now? Or
I'll help you this time.
Oh, good, yes. Just hold my hand so I don't overshoot.
Yeah, do it with your wrist, not with your bicep.
Yeah, that's how the
he's giving me.
just reach around. Just give me.
What is this? The oddly sexual episode?
It's still slow. It's still slow.
Wait. Does my help not mean you get advantage?
Oh shit! Yeah, I have advantage. Oh my goodness! There's no way.
Oh,
no
please,
way
just
I get
roll
another
another
one.
one, please. This will be hilarious if you do.
No way. No way. I rolled another one. Okay.
Oh,
we're
Well,
safe.
it's
not
not bad.
great, but
So this time around, I mean, it's it's not great. And at one point, Fidvan, he nearly does just slam his fist back into it, but you luckily stop him. But all you manage to get off is a single sliver of it. But at least this looks like a good actual amount of what would have been the original liquid rather than the ice itself. And again, you can fit it into a bottle, single flask.
Excellent. Do you think it's enough to have the effect?
oh, well, only one way to find out. But I
Then
think we have a better chance with this one.
When they finished all their effort, Hassak just goes, I don't know why you didn't just put a sheet over it. Heat the sheet up with a bit of fodder and it would have soaked it all up. And then you could have just squeezed it into a jar.
Well, we don't want it mixing in with all the ice water, surely.
Yeah, you could put it for a filter, right?
Well, it would take some to be an alchemical process.
You know, maybe we should have done that.
You know how
Hassak, where were you? Where were you while we were doing this?
Right
While I was
next to you.
stopping this guy
Guys
from
by the fact that you couldn't
punching
even-
into it.
That's funny, you know. He always wants to take the lead, so just let him.
Well,
Got
well,
to learn
here
from his mistakes.
you should have this. You should have this potion, and next time you use a lot of magic, and you feel like you need more, you drink that.
You want me to drink dirt water?
No, it's not dirt water.
What does it do? I'm not familiar with this.
It increases. It gives you magic. Apparently.
Can I analyze the thing?
Extremely vague.
It
analysis-
gives you magic.
What did I get on my 28 natural 20 analysis?
Oh, you got a natural 20.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah,
It was like ridiculously high, 28. So yeah, it would empower more spells. You're not entirely sure of how far that would go. But yeah, that's it. It would give somebody the ability to cast more spells.
Okay. Yeah, you should have this.
Gonna give me more spell slots? It's gonna give me a spell to cast?
I don't actually know if it would be more spell slots or a more powerful spell.
Let's go with a yes for an answer.
But either way, you keep hold of it because I think it'll be useful for you.
Sure. Hopefully in a pinch, you know?
Yeah, you can save my butt sometime. Well, now there's the matter of the chest.
He looks up.
At 10 foot above you is this chest chained to the ceiling.
What if we move the tables in here?
It's chained to the ceiling, so it's not frozen in place, right?
I try and like properly
sorry.
chained. I wouldn't like strength and be able to put it down with it.
It's bolted to the ceiling.
Oh. Anyone got? Was it knock? Was that just for doors?
Oh,
I think it can also open chests, but if it's
Yeah.
chained to it, I don't know.
Do you think it's locked? Here, hold me up high and I'll see if it's locked.
I think I'm. Am I the tallest, or is Fidvan the tallest?
I'm the tallest, but I'm also pretty weak. I don't know if I can hold him up. Like,
I'm pretty strong, so I'll try and hold him up.
What are you trying to get up to?
The chest on the ceiling.
I'll hold you up.
Okay.
surely if he stands on my shoulders, he could reach. Because I'm tall as fuck. And
do an athletics
Well, yeah.
check, so you can kind of like balance him on your shoulders, I guess, and it'll give him some reach. Not bad at all. Yeah, just pretty steadily standing on Arya's shoulders and her kind of holding your legs. You can reach up to the lock itself.
Excellent. Let's give it an inspection.
these tools in.
Investigation, are you doing? Or?
Sure.
I need to roll for it? Do I need to roll? You just have them.
To your question, Jamie, it just happens.
Do I have to roll? It just happens?
It just happens.
Okay.
Investigation check 14. Doesn't seem to be any issue with this. Though you do think to yourself, if I open this, the lid's just gonna fall open because it's upside down.
Yeah, you might want to get out from under it though.
I move away because I'm not holding him up.
I was going to say I can't.
Just hold yourself to the side, and I'll
Okay.
try and ease it open. Maybe. Hang on a minute. Do I have any?
I've got mage hand, if that'll help.
I also have a way to perhaps make this a little easier for you all. Who's here and who's stronger? Rock woman, are you wanting to get this chest open? Or is Arya doing it?
I can assist.
Wait a minute. What if it's
No,
full of?
in this situation, I don't believe either one of you will be able to get up there. So, if you want me to help out, I suggest you all kind of stand closer to the wall so I can choose one of the ladies to grab the box from the ceiling.
Wait. Wouldn't it be easier to unbolt it?
That's exactly what I'm saying. But
Oh!
make it
Well, yeah,
easier.
I agree there.
Hassak touches Garzula with his hands on her thigh, and you grow up to a large-sized creature.
Okay.
And you can grab the thing from the ceiling without any issue.
I feel like this is just a regular thing now that Garzula gets huge.
She is strength.
She is strength.
And I don't need to move because I can maintain my position.
You're just underneath her, just like, oh. Yeah, Garzula fills the whole room, pretty much. I could just reach up for it.
Wow.
Can I reach the box?
Yeah, you're literally like eye to eye with it. Well, eye to lock.
I do lock, yeah.
I tug out the box.
It ain't going nowhere.
Hassak taps you. And he goes, "You're probably going to need to pry it off the ceiling," and hands you the crowbar that he has.
Okay.
I'll help. I climb up your body.
For Garzula, it looks like a little kid's toy in a giant hand now.
I believe you also get like a +4 to all strength checks when you're large or something like that. I can't remember the exact.
I think that's damage itself, but as far as large goes, she get advantage, yeah.
Yeah, on all strength.
Okay.
Even better.
You get advantage because of the crowbar anyway, but more so you can reach it. And
a +4 on that, so
I died.
17.
Oh.
Is it
17?
Yeah, it's on tight. It's not going to come off anytime soon.
Wilson and half a bit.
Hmm?
Just keep trying. Wilson and
I'll
half
keep
a bit.
trying. I'll keep trying.
I'll assist you with guidance.
Okay. And what's that? What does that add?
D4.
A D4. Okay.
Guided.
Plus, I've got a +4. I'll just put +4 on. When,
Plus 1d4 plus 4 or something?
Plus 1d4 plus 4. Okay. It's got an advantage.
Oh, that's good.
Oh.
A 27 this time.
You ram the crowbar like pretty much in between what originally was the floor and the bottom of this chest, and just with this like unbelievable wrenching sound, the chest comes free and almost crushes Grimleg into the floor.
Ah!
That makes Garzula laugh a little bit. Just a little bit.
We did it, guys! We're gonna be rich!
Let's bring it into the next room.
Then
Put it on.
is the large spell.
Yeah, I can't get through the door now, can I? Am I stuck?
It's just stuck in this room.
No, you go back to being small. He loses concentration on the spell, so you just go back to being your size.
Oh, good. Whew.
Good job, guys.
That's fucking teamwork.
So I guess let's put the chest on the table.
You're wide for some reason.
I'm long. Yeah,
You're
wide.
Well, there you go.
Thank you.
Okay, now, just thinking about it, why would someone bolt a chest to the floor?
Maybe they knew the place was gonna be upside down?
Mm.
Maybe.
I mean, it doesn't explain why they didn't bolt anything else to the floor.
Yeah. Well, either way, let's open it and find out.
So,
Thieves' tools.
Thief tools. I guide myself. Territory. Huh.
Nice. Even though this lock mechanism is something that you've never really come across before, you quite easily pop it open and reveal inside it's got like a little crosshatch kind of thing going on, and there's vials, 4 different vials. One it seems to be a black liquid, another a very pale blue, another one a fiery orange, and the final one is a purple colour. And going from what you previously found and had a really good fucking check on, you know that all of these are potions of resistance. Acid, cold, fire, and force in that order.
Oh. I was hoping... I mean, that's good.
That's very extremely circumstantial.
Yeah, we are very likely to come across cold damage, though.
Makes you wonder, why did the Netherese need force?
Well, they were messing with all sorts of magic. Surely people were just flinging spells at each other, right?
Yeah, I guess.
Why wouldn't you need resistance against force magic? It's one of the hardest ones to get anything for.
That is very interesting. I'll write it down in our shared loot.
Yes.
Excuse me.
Put it in the ledger, please.
Go it in the ledger. Oh. Of acid resistance. Potion of cold. Potion of fire.
Anybody else doing anything at this current stage?
I mean, I guess I'm looking around
Yeah.
as to what's on the other side of this door.
I'm gonna spend an action and see what Meep can see going down this weird melted corridor.
The corridor is completely sealed, so that melted stuff that you see is actually just a completely, like, the corridor itself where all the metal walling met is just kind of fused together. So it looks like it would have led somewhere, and there would have been steps going up, because from your perspective. But yeah, it's all melted down. Whereas in this room, tall bookshelves affixed to the outer wall have spilled their contents onto the ceiling-turned floor. A large table lies on its side, one leg broken, and a 5-foot wide tunnel in the floor to the east leads down. So what's the floor to you? It's tunnel going further down. But yeah, there are some books strewn around.
Me like it.
Yes, let's secure a rope and drop that.
I only heard secure a rope.
To be honest, I think that's a good time to pause it before we get on too late.
Oh, fair, yeah.
But yeah, so the adventurers tie themselves a rope and get ready to venture further down into the tower itself. I do like this section. It's quite an interesting one, especially since it pertains to Netherese stuff. Yeah, let's find out what happens next time on the Duck and Raven.
Yay!
I think I need to just get Pete to do an intro song, just like that.
Yeah, that's typical. I came back as we finished.
Grim leg, pump, grim leg, balls.
Unnecessarily stressful.
So Ophelia's just stood at the top next to a hole, and it's like, where is everybody?
She was too critical. She's been petting the axe beaks, you know.
What the owlbear? What about lovely Gertrude?
But yeah, no, my fish tank was unnecessarily stressful. I couldn't get the filter to start working again.
Oh no!
I've sorted it. I had to take the impeller out and put it back in.
Oh wow!
Oh,
Well,
it's fixed.
fingers crossed that all fish survive. No fish were harmed in the recording of this video.
They just might be a bit cold.
They might be a bit cold. But yeah, so when are we doing something Tuesday? Are we not doing something Tuesday?
Why wouldn't we?
I don't know.
In fact, I think we're finishing up the Darkness Temple.
Darkness Temple. Oh wait,
I feel like finishing that bit rather than
I think it would be very funny if we just streamed like random sessions of Vikings and gave no context to anyone as to what's going on.
Here's a completely different campaign where you cannot find any further information.
I don't.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm contractually allowed to though. So
Yeah.
Right.
probably.
Oh, very true.
That was why we didn't do it in the first place as well.
Yeah.
Yep, I forgot.
I mean, maybe
well.
if we want to stream the other thing, that would also be fun. Actually, they're both in fun points. Fuck it, we'll do what's it called? We'll do Drake Tier.
Sure. Good.
We will return on Tuesday. That's
Yes.
that's all I wanted to try and get out of that. But yeah, so Rochelle's back, and Nat's back, and Jamie's back, and
We're all back.
Andres, who was in a video the other day. We're all back. We're all right now.
Friend.
Was I in a video the other day?
Yeah,
What?
you've forgotten already, and we had such a lovely time.
Now that's just racist.
I need to. Where is our YouTube video? Where is our YouTube channel? I don't know what I was in.
I've not even uploaded it to YouTube yet.
Oh.
Oh!
But it will
I
be
know
by the
already,
time
never
this
mind, I was
video
just being
goes out.
stupid.
So, yeah, there we go.
Yes.
Maybe other stuff will come. Maybe we'll all be famous.
Maybe.
Ooh.
Maybe Rochelle will have some sleep.
Yeah. my yawns are communicating my tiredness right now.
Swedish cow!
So I will go and do that.
Well, cool. Well, say goodbye, everybody.
Goodbye!
Goodbye, everybody.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, Dr. Nick.
Now that's just racist.
Psst. Hey, you. Yeah, you. Why don't you follow us on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, and all that other stuff? And don't forget to ding the dong and subscribe. And what about a little comment, eh?